Hi guys, and happy 4th of July weekend. I am going to show you how to make something so simple yet so delicious that I was skeptical of this recipe when I first saw it. This was put out by a little girl on YouTube named that her channel name is Dollar Tree Dinners. And I have to say, she buys everything in the Dollar Tree and makes these remarkable things out of it. I mean, I've seen Dollar Tree dinner videos before, and I was like, because I'm not a big fan of Dollar Tree food. But this girl takes those ingredients and brings it up a notch, very much so. So that's why I want to show you this recipe, because I tried it. And it's remarkable, and this would be a great dip for your 4th of July weekend. So I'm going to show you what you need and how to do it, because I was very impressed. So if you're interested in some very interesting meals from Dollar Tree Ingredients, check her out, and her YouTube name is Dollar Tree Dinners. Sweet little girl, and this was very impressive. So, and I've tried it and I love it, so I'm gonna make it with you guys. So what we need is a can of Rotel original diced tomatoes and green chilies. Dollar Tree has been carrying this for a long time, but then again, let me tell you something. If you have a budget department store, food store, some of these ingredients might be cheaper. Like maybe you can get Southgate all beef chili on sale, or maybe you can get Rotel on sale in Walmart or somewhere else, and it's only 89 cents or whatever. So we're talking $1.25 for each thing, but I think you can even find your ingredients cheaper in some instances. So we're starting with Rotel, like I said, original diced tomatoes with green chili. We're gonna drain this, okay? Drain the liquid out of that. Southgate all beef chili with beans. We need a block of mild cheddar. These blocks are getting smaller and smaller. Look at that. For $1.25. I mean, I can go to Lidl and get a regular size block of cheese for like $2.25. So, you make your decision. I mean, you decide where you're going to buy the stuff. But I'm doing it the way she did it. So, you need 2/3 stick of cream cheese. All right, this is the one Dollar Tree has, the cream cheese style blend. So, we're doing it her way, because that's what I did the first time, and it was amazingly good. And we need a pouch of Velveeta cheese sauce. I'm using the jalapeno because the first time I made this recipe, the jalapeno was the only version that my Dollar Tree had, and I absolutely loved it. But I also found 1 pack of original today, which I will make on Tuesday for my mom, because my mom does not like spicy. So for 4th of July, I'll make the original Velveeta cheese in this same exact recipe. So what we're going to do is start out by grating our cheddar. Alright, let's grate our cheddar. I mean, if you do go to Lidl and you don't want to do this step, just get pre-grated cheese. Make it easier on yourself, because the recipe couldn't be any easier. But if you get pre-grated cheese, even better, right? So today was like 1,000 degrees. It was really hot and humid, but I was outside on the deck all day. I talked to my cousin, talked to Petey. It's just it just gets me through, because cooking was one of the things that me and Skeety loved, and something that we shared all the time was amazing recipes that we found. So, and So not having him here to share things with is really, really, really hard. That's probably the hardest thing for me, you know, because remember when I showed you St. Sabinus the other day? He would be the first person I would run home and send a picture of that to, because he would get it, you know, he would get why I thought that was cool. And that's the things that I miss the most, or the things we used to do daily, you know, like share crazy things and share recipes and share bizarre things that we found, or even if we found them together, we would both be just as excited, you know. And yeah, that's what's the hardest thing for me, is not hearing his voice, of course. And the other thing is not being able to run and text him a picture of something amazing that I just found. And I'll never be able to do that again, you know, but it is what it is. And I know he sees it from above, and he's smiling over my St. Sabinus. I know he is. So all we want here is enough cheese to cover the top, enough cheddar to cover the top of our dip before we put it in the oven. And so I took you on a drive this morning to the thrift, and we'll do that, and I'll show you that in a future video tomorrow. And I had to go to Lidl and stuff, and I had to get, my dad wants Sunday sauce tomorrow, you know, real Italian Sunday sauce. So I had to go get the meat this morning. I needed sausage, pork chops, bone-in pork chops. Had to get the chopped meat for the meat for the meatballs and all that. All right, I think we have enough cheddar for the top of our dip. It's really fun. So our next video, I'll take you on a drive, and you'll come in the thrift store with me. I found some really fun things too. So then I just sat on the deck because it was a beautiful day. Hot, but beautiful. All right, here is our bowl. What we're gonna put in here is 2/3. All right, it's got to be room temperature. That's why it's dripping here, because I've been letting it get to room temp. So you want nice soft cream cheese, 2/3 of a stick, okay? Of a block, whatever you call it. And you know, hey, if you want to use Philadelphia, great. I'm just showing you how it was done with the actual Dollar Tree ingredients. And I'm telling you, even with Dollar Tree ingredients, it's delicious. So we have 2/3 a block of cream cheese here. And to that, we're going to add our can of all beef chili with beans. Okay. Alright, softened cream cheese. Let's see how soft it is. Not that bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. That's good. It's like 100 degrees today. But it's been inside in the air conditioning, so yeah, you want that soft, okay? Room temp at least. Then we're going to add our all beef chili with beans. That's next. Put that right in. Get all the goodness out, okay? Very fun, very easy. Start mixing that together. And I'll tell you, although it doesn't look the prettiest, this dip is outstandingly good. And if you serve this at a Super Bowl party or a barbecue for 4th of July, people will be like, I want the recipe. Because I was thinking about making this for Record King, but the only thing we have over there is, what do you call it, a toaster oven. Because you can't have we have a kitchen, but you can't have a real oven in a commercial space, unless it's a restaurant. So, you know, we can't have an oven. But we have a commercial, I mean, what do you call that? A toaster oven. It would just take longer to heat it up. So at this point, if you're going to cook it right away after you mix it, you're going to preheat your oven to 400 degrees, okay? Because what you can do with this is make the entire mix it all up, get it ready for the oven, put it in your fridge until you're ready to serve it. So you can make this in the morning, put it in the fridge, and right before your guests come, put it in the oven. So that makes this even easier, you know what I mean? So I'm going to do it for you right now. So I put the, I preheated my oven to 400. Alright, so that's pretty good. It's pretty well mixed. Now we're going to add our drained Rotel diced tomatoes and green chilies. Put that right in. Mix that. And then we're going to take our Velveeta and pour that in. And I'm telling you, the Velveeta, you know, people say Velveeta makes everything better. So I'm not unconvinced, because this dip is remarkable. So mix that up pretty good and put your Velveeta in. I'm using the jalapeno, like I said. But when I make it on 4th of July, I will use the regular cheese sauce, the regular original Velveeta cheese sauce, because my mom doesn't like added spice. So I really liked it. I did it with the jalapeno last time, and I loved it. It's not overly spicy, you know, it's just right for me and anybody who likes a little, you know, kick. So there's our Velveeta cheese sauce. Mix this really well. Mix everything together. See, everything in this thing is, you know, ready seasoned, ready to roll. You don't have to add anything but what I'm showing you. Alright, there's our dip right there. Now, what we're going to do is put this in. I use these disposable metal tins. You can get these at the Dollar Tree too, because easy cleanup, you know, and if you bring it by someone's house, you don't have to worry about getting your dish back, whatever. So let's put our dip into our disposable tin. I think I got 4 or 5 of these things for $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. So, oh, it smells so good. You're not going to believe this. I mean, it is really delish, and I would not steer you wrong. You know that I'm very picky when it comes to fresh food and non-Dollar Tree food, but this girl really did something amazing with this. She did it as a Super Bowl dip, but I'm thinking how perfect for what do you call it, 4th of July, right? Because here we are. Alright, let's get every last bit out like that. Spread it around nicely. I have a little cream cheese here that doesn't look like it was blended, but that's okay because it will melt in. Everything melts together and just becomes amazingly beautiful. Alright, so there we go. There is our dip. Now, we're going to top it with our cheddar cheese. Tell me this isn't the easiest thing you've ever seen. Every one of you can make this. Raymond, you can make it. Peter, you can do it. All of you can do this. And it's remarkably easy, remarkably good. And, you know, if you don't want beef chili, just get the bean chili. You know, you could adjust this if you're a vegetarian or something. You don't want meat in it, but the beef really makes it good. So there it is, ready for the oven. I'm going to put this in a 400-degree oven for 20 minutes. And then I'll come back with you. I might cover it with foil because I don't want my cheese to get brown. What she did was cover it with foil and then put it under the broiler. But that's what I want to do. Cover it with foil and just let the cheese melt. I don't want it to be dark and brown. Okay, so let's put that in the oven, and I'll be back with you when it's done. Okay, here's our dip out of the oven. I'll pull the foil off. Now, if you want, you can pull the foil off, stick it under the broiler, get the cheese browned, but I like it like this. This is really good. Melty, melty cheese. Get yourself some tortilla chips. This is going to be flaming hot, so I might have to let it sit for a minute. It's bubbling, but doesn't it look great? I'm telling you, it smells remarkable. I wish you could smell it. That's one thing we can't do on YouTube. Do you remember when John Waters back in the day had that movie with smell-o-vision? It was so amazing. He scratched and sniffed on a card. It was just so remarkable. But that's what we need here on YouTube, don't you think? So it is definitely steaming hot. But I am going to try it for you. I'm just going to let it sit for a minute. So I'll be right back. Alright, let's dip into this molten lava dip and try it for you. Look at that. Doesn't it look amazing? Oh my god. I know, no, it doesn't really look amazing, but it tastes amazing. And there's your cheese hanging off. Oh, just so good. Here we go. It's going to be hot. With the cheese drip. There we go. And you know what? If you don't make this for a barbecue, if you just make it for yourself, just eat what you want. Put a cover on it. Put it back in the fridge. Reheat it. Last time I made it, I reheated it several times, and it was perfectly fine. So you can do that. All right, let's try. I'm telling you guys, this is so good. I would not lie to you. This is remarkably good. And that little girl, Dollar Tree Dinner, she does very creative things with Dollar Tree ingredients. And because I'm always wary of these Dollar Tree meals. And there's been a few of hers that actually look very good. And this one I had to try because... And I was so impressed by this because she was tasting it and saying, this is great. I said, let me try it. She said, everything's better with Velveeta, and we know that. We already know that. This is so delicious. So easy. 5 ingredients. 400 degrees for 20 minutes. Make this for 4th of July. You will not be sorry. And I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you try it. And look, I'm trying some more. It's so good. Look at that. So well. I can't give it to Vaji because it has the jalapenos in it, but I give him a little piece of tortilla chip, like, you know, here and there, because he likes that. So, I wanted to get this recipe out to you before 4th of July so you could make it. It's so easy and so delicious, and people will be like, every time you come to a barbecue, they'll be like, bring that thing, bring that dip, you know? So I'll be making this on 4th of July too. And this one's for my fridge. But I'll be making another one for 4th of July. And I hope you guys do too. comment, subscribe, spread the love. Tink merch below. Radio Tink podcast link below. Till next time, remember, I love each and every one of you, and I will see you very, very soon with the driving along with Tink and thrift visit. I took you inside the thrift, so we'll do that soon. And I love you all. Talk to you very, very soon. Bye-bye. Mm-mm.